Well, hello and welcome back to HR Headlight Restoration and doing our pressure washer build. Hopefully this is the last day of it. I'm going to be tackling the reels, hoses, and the wands, as well as a 12-volt hookup to the power, and that should pretty much wrap it up. I'm really hoping today we're gonna get that done. Again, I'm still a kid down. He's gone to pick up his car at the garage, and hopefully he'll be back soon and we'll be able to tackle this. But first things first, as you can tell, my shop is an absolute write-off. We are going to clean up a lot of the garbage around everything, put all the reels where they need to go, all the lines where they need to go, and then I'll show you where they're going to be positioned and go from there.
All right, great. Now that Donovan's home, bringing the car back, still driving like crap. We can forget about it for a minute and let's work on this rig. We are now at the point where I just did some cleanup, and I'll show you what we have going in each side compartment. So at the very back, where our pump is on this side, we have our wands, our reels, and then our lines going to the pressure washer left to install, as well as our 12-volt wiring on that side. So here's our three lines. One that goes off the pressure washer, tees off, goes off to each reel, which feed our 50-foot reels that go on the reel to our wands. And it's awesome because we have wands for each side, so we don't have to disconnect or get rid of it. But our wand ends, I am putting on a quick release so I can switch between the short wand and the really long wand to get to the very top. So yeah, so that's where we're at now. So we're gonna first off tackle the lines and get them run so we can figure out where our reels are gonna go. All right, so we made it. We're 95% done, but the unit is actually working. A couple of things I don't like, or a couple of things I have to finish. One is put a box on top of the pump, and the other thing is to run a new 12-volt line from the batteries to the pump, because I ran it off the back lights and actually the underglow, and I don't really like how it's working out that way. So, but I'm going to show you guys how everything works, how it all came together. Okay, so what we have done is we've got both reels in, hooked up. Now we can pull back our 50-foot line, which allows us to get 10 feet in front of the RV, as well as 50 feet behind the RV. And we only have to use one wand for one side, as well as we have a short wand and a long wand on one side with all the attachments, so we don't have to try to switch attachments or walk back and forth, which is going to be really nice. Because sometimes if a car pulls up and we only have to wash the car on one side, we don't have to run back and forth trying to find fitments or attachments. Everything is, for each reel, is on each side. So this side here, all done. So now on the back of the RV, all we have to do is run to the RV shop and pick up a filler hose that we can attach to this and mount back here. So we can just pull it, turn it off, fill it up with water, and fill both tanks. On this side, we have our other 50-foot reel hooked above our pump system, all plumbed in, done. We had a couple of leaks when we tested it, but fixed all those, so everything's done now. So like I said, all I want to do now is put a box on top of the pump so they don't get damaged or hit, and everything's ready to go. So let me show you how it works. So we just go behind the RV, push open the mud flap, make sure your pump is on, give it a pull. So now on this side, we have our top long hose attachment, and we have a short one, but if we want to switch, which we have one on each side, you just pull it off, switch over to your smaller line if you want, or your taller one, click it back in, and you're ready to spread. This is just running purely on the truck power. We're not hooked up. This is just the 2 tanks and the power on one side, and we can run the other side. So we're pretty impressed. We've got lots of pressure, lots of work. And again, on this side, we want to switch lines. You just pull it off, put on the longer one, be it higher on the truck or lower if you're in the car. But we have plenty of power, plenty of pressure. It's going to work awesome. I'm pretty excited about this. So there you go. There you have it. That's how you install a pressure wash system right onto the RV. And feel free to watch any more of our videos coming up where we're going to be showing you now how we're going to hook up the furnace onto the RV and plumbing and all the duct work and how we're putting that up into the floor. So stay tuned.